5 years ago, my book, World War Z, became the subject of a bidding war between Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. Brad won. Now, at the time, when I was doing these things and I was telling people, I was honestly saying, I have no idea if they're ever going to make this movie. Because let's be honest, my book is very hard to, it's an oral history book. So it's not a conventional narrative, so I didn't know how it was going to be translated. Also, it had to be epic. You know what I mean? The whole reason I wrote the book was because I was tired of seeing small zombie stories. I mean, the truth is, at that time, every zombie book or movie was all about like a guy or a group and sort of their adventures in a bigger world. And my problem is, what about the rest of the world? I mean, zombies are big. Zombies are global. When you see a zombie outbreak, you should know what's happening. I want to know what's happening in China and Russia and Europe. I want to know. But nobody was answering that for me. It was always about like our one little group where we have to go to. So that's why I wrote World War Z. But I thought, that's going to be impossible to turn into a movie. The thing would have to be epic. It would have to be a freaking giant, expensive Lord of the Rings movie. And nobody's going to make a zombie movie with that big of a budget. Nobody. Which is why I'm the world's worst businessman. If I thought I could make a movie, I would have written about two guys, and I got to get across the country on a bicycle. Those are two. Yeah. 5 years ago, I said, I would be very surprised if this movie is being made. And I'm not making this up, this is kind of crazy. Earlier today, you know, in the opening ceremony, and everybody came out and it was like, oh my God, it's Crispin Freeman, you know, and then everyone applauded, and then I came out and everyone's like, what is Ducky from Pretty in Pink doing here? I did my little shtick, hi everybody, how you doing? And everyone's like, oh, crickets. And then I walked off, and I'm not making this up. My phone started ringing, and I picked it up, and it was a man named Jeremy Kleiner, who is one of the producers on the movie World War Z, who, as we speak, is on an island in the Mediterranean called Malta. And he told me that the first day of principal photography, the day the cameras start shooting, is tomorrow. So, the first thing I asked him was, can I say it out loud? I mean, I'm kind of going to be talking to people. He said, yeah, totally. So, that's what's happening. This big, crazy, epic zombie movie is going to start shooting tomorrow. I am not involved in the script. I know, isn't this great? I haven't even read the script. I haven't. I mean, because I'm not part of this. Look, I've done my job. You know, I'm like the sheriff at the end of a movie you might have seen called Blazing Saddles. The work here is done. Well, that's it. My work here is done. I wrote the book. That's all I'm supposed to do. Now, it's their job to make the movie. I've written the best book I can write. I'm sorry. I know if you didn't like it, I can't do much about it. This is the best I can do. Now it's their job to make the best zombie movie they can make. Not involved, not a consultant, but I do love the team. First of all, it's Brad Pitt. Come on. And he's not just a heartthrob. He's also a great actor. Did you see 12 Monkeys? Oh my God! So he's a real actor. And then they got a real director, Mark Forster, who did a movie called The Kite Runner, and a movie called Monsters with Ball. Oh my God! And a year or two ago, he took me out to lunch to tell me how excited he was. And he's a Germanic Swiss, so it's a little weird as a Jew to get yelled at by a bald-headed guy in a German accent. Even though he was yelling at me in an enthusiastic, nice way. They've got these two writers. The most recent draft is by a guy named Matt Carnahan, who did The Kingdom and Lions for Lamb and State of Play. And the original draft was by a guy you might have heard of, J. Michael Straczynski. Yeah, Babylon 5, and Jeremiah, and Changeling. So, I mean, what a team. You know, whenever you give your book up, whenever anybody gives any of their original source material to be made in a movie, you always think, oh my God, please don't let them eviscerate it, you know? Because That happens a lot. They say, oh my God, we got this great director who's done a couple MTV commercials. It's going to be great.
It's not so great.
Or somebody said, I mean, and I've said this before at conventions, there are two words that wake up every writer in the middle of the night: sweating, gagging. Oh my God. Those two words are Michael Bay. And I've said that. I'm not going anywhere near it. Mark Forster, Kite Runner, not Pearl Harbor. Yeah. So that is the update on World War Z. I don't know when they're going to finish it. I don't know if I'll ever read the script. I mean, part of me kind of doesn't want to. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'd rather have the magic of like watching the finished movie. Because the thing is, a script is great, but it's just a blueprint. And you can read a script, but it all is in the execution. I've read some great scripts, and then I've seen the movie, and it's like, oh my God. So I kind of don't want to read it. I kind of just want to just go with you guys. You know, we're gonna go and sit there, and between the two of them, we're just gonna watch it, and we'll see what happens. And given the team that's working on it, as they said in the movie War Games, confidence is high. So any other questions?